In recent years, people have become so used to their phones that they reach for them everywhere. While eating lunch, studying, or even just sitting quietly, many feel they can't live without them. Look at this girl. She knows she needs to study right now, but she is drawn to her phone. She tells herself, just 5 minutes. But 5 minutes later, she can't stop. Every time she tries to put it down, something pulls her back in.
Tomorrow.
The more time students spend on their phones, the more likely they are to feel anxious. Yet, when that anxious hits, instead of returning to their studies, they turn right back to the phone for comfort. This creates a vicious cycle that's hard to break. Our project title is Whatcha Doing on Your Phone. We want to analyze whether daily screen time correlates with self-reported anxiety in college students. For this study, we invited 10 volunteers from City University. We create a Google form for them to record their phone usage time and anxiety level over 2 weeks.
We used the generalized anxiety disorder 7-item test to let them self-report their anxiety level after each week finished, and we asked them to take a screenshot of their phone's time usage every day during the week. In week 1, there were no restrictions on the participants' phone use. In week 2, we introduced 3 compulsory rules and 2 optional rules. The compulsory rules are no phone use during meals. Set time limit for social media apps to 1 hour total per day. Keep phone on Do Not Disturb mode during work study hours. The 2 optional rules are no phone use 1 hour before bedtime, no phone use for the first hour after waking up. The participants come from different majors, such as creative media, information systems, chemistry, etc. There are 6 males and 4 females. 60% of them use the iOS system, and the remaining use the Android system.
According to the participants' average phone usage time from the screenshot data and the results of the Google form. In week 1, they spent around 40% of their time using the phone. The average sleeping time each day was 5.5 hours, and the average phone usage time was 10 hours per day. In week 2, they spent around 1/4 of their time using the phone. The average sleeping time each day increased to 7.3 hours, and the average phone usage time decreased to 5.2 hours per day. There was a significant decrease in usage time after the participants implement our recommendations and restrictions. How does phone overuse affect different areas? Overusing the phone can lead to an increase in anxiety and worries level and a decrease in concentration time. From the Google Form data, in week 1, 70% of the participants reported feeling highly worried about their academic performance. In week 2, this dropped to 40%, while 60% said they were only slightly worried or not worried at all about their studies. For the distraction issue, 80% of the participants felt that their phone moderately interrupts their productivity or increased their stress during week 1. In week 2, this fell to 30% who still felt moderate interruption, while 70% said their phone only slightly interrupted them. Regarding anxiety levels, 50% of the participants reached a mild level of anxiety in week 1. In week 2, this decreased to 20% at a mild level, while 80% reported minimal or no anxiety. The reason students so easily experience high levels of anxiety is that they spend long hours on screens every day. This leads to them getting easily distracted by their phones during lessons and while studying. It also causes sleep deprivation. Once these things happen, their anxiety level raises even more.
How does anxiety affect us? Anxiety affects our physical health, causes insomnia, and also impacts our social life. First, in terms of physical health, Anxiety weakens our immune system and can lead to headache, stomachache, rapid heartbeat, and similar symptoms.
Besides that, when it comes to sleep problems, anxious students tend to worry too much at night, which often results in insomnia. Students who don't sleep well will feel sleepy and fall asleep in class, and this negatively affects their academic results. After getting poor grades, they become anxious again. A vicious cycle forms.
Furthermore, it will also affect our social life. For example, anxious students often have an intense fear of being judged by others, so they start avoiding interactions with classmates or friends. This can lead to feeling more and more isolated over time. How to alleviate anxiety? After the experiment, we found that setting gradual goals, identifying specific no-phone times, and preventing pre-sleep scoring can effectively lower anxiety levels. Doing exercise and socializing with others can also help alleviate anxiety. For example, starting with small changes like cutting 30 minutes of screen time each day makes it easier to stick to the plan without feeling overwhelmed. Hanging out with friends or just chatting with classmates can take your mind off worries and make you feel less alone. Even something simple like joining a quiet group study session or grabbing lunch together often helps lower the stress because you are not stuck in your own head all the time. Over time, these habits build up and give students more control over their phone use, which reduces the constant worry and restlessness.